Hi everyone, my name's MadMatt Lugos. Welcome back to Outer Wilds. So, what on earth did we do last time? We got inside the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. That is what we did. We waited for the volcanic moon to dislodge the tower and send it through the black hole, and then we could, on the other side, where the white hole is, there's no gravity, so we could just float up and look at the information above. Where we learn about having to go to the North Pole on the quantum moon when we travel there, and then that will allow us to travel to the 6th location. We also went inside the interloper and learned that we already kind of knew that that's what crashes into the sun. But we know that it's the ghost matter inside, a highly volatile substance that the Nomai was scared of, and the 3 of them perished on the comet because of that. So we are left with a handful of things that we haven't been to yet. So we've got the Black Hole Forge, we've got the High Energy Lab, and German 3. We've got the Sun Station. I think there's a 4th thing besides the Quantum Moon, and the Lake Bed Cave. I feel like that there's another lesson about quantum objects, you know, that we're going to get there via the quantum matter, you know, like somehow, rather than finding the cave, because the cave is blocked off. I think it's something to do with the rock, being on the rock but not looking at the rock, and then the rock moves with you on it and transports you as well, perhaps. Maybe, I think I might have already tested that out, but I'd like to try and... I think that the key to getting at least to the Black Hole Forge and the Sun Station is the Ash Twin Towers, or the Ash Twin. I think we can teleport from there, which we're going to have to wait until the second half of the loop to even think about utilising. So while we're waiting for that, we might as well go to the Quantum Caves again. I'm so sorry, guys. I know I've meandered around there so much. I've edited bunches, like huge sections of me wandering around those bits as well, but we have to wait. If it ends up being fruitless, I'll just cut to the Ash Twin stuff. Oh, we could do with going here again, just because this might make a bit more sense now. Oh, and there's like a huge crater. We did go in the crater. We did go in the crater. Might as well land on the outer rock. And just see if any of this makes any different sense to us now. So... oh wait, this is a port. These are portals, aren't they? Show me the eye of the universe. Don't think that's how that works. So is that the Sun Station? I wonder. I don't think that this is a teleport pad, is it? Let's test it out on a planet. Test it out on Giant's Deep. Okay, so it lets us listen to each planet. That's Brittle Hollow. God damn it. The eye signal locator, and it can hear and follow the signals from the sun, Giant's Deep, and Brittle Hollow. Mobius. However, something strange is happening when I ask the eye signal locator to follow the eye signal. The device's indicator rotates wildly and never points to just one direction. I see, said Felix. I most likely calibrated the locator incorrectly. Prive, my apprentice, and I will make adjustments and try again. An update. Disappointingly, everything is correctly calibrated after all. It saddens me to posit this, said Cassavert, my friends, but I believe we need to build a more sophisticated device if we want to find the exact location of the Eye of the Universe. Then we will build it, stated Thatch. Don't lose hope, Cassavert. Our search for the Eye is what brought our clan to this place, so we won't give up so easily. This is a curious result, said Thatch. It's possible the Eye has stopped calling out its signal. Okay, so this would have made very little sense to us, or to me, last time I read it, so... Where should this new, more sophisticated locator be built? Questioned Thatch. It may need to be larger than this eye signal locator is. An owner and those of us originally stranded on the Ember Twin built a quantum moon locator there, said Coleus. But the heat of the sun made its construction challenging. I wouldn't recommend building on that planet. The southern glacier on Brittle Hollow has ample available space, said Plume. I could construct a new building to house this proposed locator. Yes, let's build there, said Felix. I imagine our young friend Connoy would enjoy that immensely. He's always held a great interest in the Eye, especially for a child born so long after the crash. I will begin construction on Brittle Hollow's south pole immediately then, stated Plume. Okay, wow. I've seen this ruin in other travellers' pictures, but seeing it for myself, it's really old, isn't it? But wow, this is the coolest day of my life. Okay, time for some official notes. So this is some kind of Nomai locator. It can point out the different planets, which is incredibly cool, by the way, but from what little I can understand of the writing here, I think it was built to try to find something specific. I'm not sure. I also was able to translate something about the south pole of Brittle Hollow, so I'll fly there and see if I can learn more. Yep, just going to get back in the old ship and take off. Totally safe, mostly safe. Oh, stars above. So that was Rybeck. We could go and talk to, I've forgotten his name, but the fella who lives on the moon. And we'll just check if there's anything else lingering about on this here moon. We did visit this little spot. I can't remember what for. We'll have to record in here, right? Might as well check this out. I really don't want to have to go back in those bloody caves. I'd rather just wait for the Ash Twin, you know? Church research notes. This is an old crater. The neat thing here is that the composition of the samples I took from the impact site matches the composition of the ice on the outskirts of Dark Bramble. I'd posit the Atl Rock was hit with a piece of the planet that used to be where Dark Bramble now lies. To follow up on, maybe there are more fragments of the old planet Dark Bramble destroyed on other astral bodies in the solar system. Alright, so all the ice. So that could mean that the comet, I've just forgotten its name. That the interloper is a chunk of that old planet as well. So the Bramble's at fault for all this destruction. Right, where is our buddy? There he is, Esker. I remember how wide-eyed we were when we found Esker here, guys. Feels like such a long time ago, doesn't it? Man, I mean, I'm like, what? 20-ish hours into the game, right? This just feels like such a long time ago. It's nice to reminisce just a touch. Oh, hey, it's you! Yes, yes, yes. And Marl says hi. I was probably the only one who remembers I'm up here. I should go see the big lug soon. Don't tell him about this, but sometimes I throw a little scout down to make sure Marl isn't doing anything stupid. I worry that big tree in the village wouldn't stand a chance otherwise. Don't go. I mean, anything else you wanted to ask? The lunar outpost. Yes, yes, yes. This is the same. Talk to you later, Esker. Alright. Let's head over to the Ash Twin. Looking a bit skinnier now. Yeah, the bridges have been revealed. Oh, have they? I'm not sure. Yeah, the bridges aren't on these things. There we go. Gonna have to be quick. Before we get sucked up. Yikes. Let's go in here again. I don't believe we've been in that room. Have we? Sun station plans. Presently my assessment is that our plan will either fail explosively or succeed explosively. Hi, you know I don't find that funny. How curious, Raimi thinks I'm a gas. Hypothesis, yeah. How do we get in here? I don't think we can use it without getting in through that door. The door is broke. Is there a more elegant way in? Doesn't look like it. Oh, it took my ship. Oh. Fine. Okay, so that's probably the one for the sun station, so we're not getting there anytime soon. Okay, I can't remember where this one takes us. Bound to be some information to fill us in. Because I think I used this one, right? Refresh our memory. Huh. There's two. So there's a teleporter there, and there's one over here as well. Or maybe one's... Friends visiting the Hanging City, we are planning the Ashwin project at the High Energy Lab on Ember Twin's equator. I became lost on Ember Twin. My gratitude that Raimi found me, but the High Energy Lab is the building with the large solar panels. I'm surprised I didn't see it. I imagine our otherwise immensely clever Konoi would lose his own head if it weren't anatomically impossible. Okay. That might have been a mistake. Departure time. Return warp status charge. Step onto warp receiver platform to activate return warp. Thank you. Let's see where this one goes. It's likely the same. Or it might be broken. I wonder how we get into the one for the sun station, because that other one is blatantly the sun station. Or maybe this one is. Come on now. Nope. Oops. Gonna have to wait, guys. Just gonna chill. I've got to test all these out. Sun station, please. I think it's already been taken over by the sun, right? Maybe, yeah, there's probably a better way. I don't know how to get there. Interloper? There's the Whitehall station. It's probably just back to the Ember Twin then. Oh no, this one's lined up. Timber Hearth. No, 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 no! Okay, at least my ship's there. I needed the oxygen anyway. Knuckle up. We just came from there, so... This one goes somewhere. Don't think it's anywhere important. I think this one goes to Brittle Hollow, could be wrong. We don't need to get in anywhere else on Brittle Hollow, right? As long as the sand doesn't get me again. Okay. Okay, so timber hearth. It's just going to be a question of figuring out how to get onto that other one then. Oh, I seem to remember running out of time while trying to read this. It's our first delivery, Yarrow. 1 warp core fresh from the Black Hole Forge. Root is installing the core's sibling on Brittle Hollow as I write this. My gratitude, Clary, said Yarrow. With this, the Ash Twin project is underway. I confess I'm deeply curious about what you and Pope found on the White Hole station that started this project. Could I visit some time to learn more? I recommend you do, said Clary. The White Hole station is the model for the towers being built for the Ash Twin project, so a visit to the station will be doubly useful. I suppose, more precisely, said Yarrow, I would like to visit the White Hole station with you, Clary. I'd be happy to explain our findings. Yarrow, yeah. Okay, so maybe this one leads to the Black Hole station. The Black Hole Forge, sorry. Oh my. Oh, I needed to raise it though. So we're inside the black hole, guys. This is the Black Hole Forge then. Okay, we're upside down. Okay, let's move the way we're supposed to. No, we are actually in the forge. We're not in the thing that gets lifted up and down. Excellent. So I might have got here sooner if I wouldn't have run out of time on that particular one that we found. Oh man. Alright, we're back in the Black Hole Forge. I sent the thing down. The, I don't know, the black hole extractor thing. There is another teleportation pad that I need to test out. Still can't figure out how to get to the sun station one. Alright. What did you say again? Be cautious near the boarding area. Yeah, okay. Wow, there's another head in here. Huh. Clary, regarding the warp towers on Ash Twin, does each tower have to be perfectly aligned with the center of the astral body to which it's tuned? I enjoy precision as much as the next Nomai, but if, for example, a tower's base were to shift even slightly, that tower might no longer align with its astral body. More accurately, I enjoy precision as much as the next Nomai, provided the next Nomai is not Poke. We don't need the alignment angle to be exact, said Poke. It only needs to be within 5 degrees of the astral body's center. Of note, this gives us a slightly longer warp window. I imagine this window will last roughly several seconds. As such, any Nomai stepping onto the warp platform during the active window will be immediately warped. We will need to be careful around the platform for the duration of the time it's active to avoid accidental transportation. So this is being aligned with the Ash Twin project, I believe. There you go. Route. Where am I taking this first black hole core? And where am I taking the remaining cores once they're ready? All of the warp towers are being constructed on Ash Twin, said Clary, so the black hole cores will go there. My gratitude, stressed Root. In that case, Poke, Clary, I'm leaving for delivery. I'll send Yarrow your regards. Poke, I'll return to the forge shortly, said Clary. I'm going to catch up to Root and help him deliver the first core to Ash Twin, just to make sure Yarrow receives it. Of course you are, said Poke. The white hole cores are for the warp receivers, said Poke. Each of the 6 receivers are being constructed at different locations, so those deliveries will be a greater pain in your cervical spine. The tower designs in the High Energy Lab on Ember Twin reveal each receiver's location. Ask Yarrow, he's familiar with them. God damn it! Help me out, head. Poke. Of note, Yarrow believes he spotted a flaw in the warp tower designs, namely that one of the warp towers on Ash Twin will never activate because its warp receiver will never align overhead. Does your romantic interest think a warp tower's alignment point is its receiver? Does he not know that a warp tower always aligns with the center of its corresponding astral body? That isn't an unreasonable belief, said Clary, given the receiver does have to be located on or in close orbit around the relevant astral body. I seem to recall that was your understanding of warp technology at first. No, Yarrow understands the distinction. He likely doesn't realise the Hourglass twins are so close together they function as a single astral body, with a shared alignment point in between them. Okay. Anyone got a warp core? Anyone? That appears to be all there is here. We can stick this outside. Ow. I've good news, Yarrow, said Clary. The advanced warp core is ready to be installed in the central chamber of Ash Twin. I'm intrigued, love. I'm intrigued, love. Is that how you mean to say it? I don't know. Said Yarrow. Everyone here working on the Ash Twin project is excited to see it. Pi is beside herself with joy. No, it isn't. Is everything well at the forge? Said Yarrow. Core's durability could still be improved. I need more time, stressed Poke. Ignore her, Yarrow, said Clary. The core is finished, and if my sister tells you otherwise, then she will be finished as well. Don't worry, love. Poke is only nervous. The core is extraordinary, and her design work is beautifully clever. these guys again. Now, because the sand has been pretty much all removed from the ash twin, we can actually hear the sand tornado quite clearly there, can't we? Alright, so they took all the warp cores to ash twin. The locations of a bunch of it is in the high energy lab. I'm not going to warp back, because I believe there'll be some stuff in here. Correct. I think we're near the end of the loop though. But these were the towers that came in. Exit to surface. Are we going to find a quick way in? Oh no, probably not. It's sealed off. Just double check for any scrolls or... Oh, I know where we are then. Okay. Alright, alright. Sweet, we can head back. Oh, this is the white... Oh. I jumped into the black hole because I couldn't get back to my ship quick enough, so I thought this would be quicker because the teleport pad was closer to my ship. Okay. We've got to get in the high energy lab, guys. I really shouldn't have come back this way. Okay. Got to get in the high energy lab. I've got to see where the other teleportation pad goes to. We'll read the ship's log, see what information that broadens, maybe, if it explains it slightly differently. Well, the warp cores we use mainly for these teleportation pads, right? Well, you know, they're meant for travel, so... Just can't get to the one that leads to the sun station. Because of the goddamn cacti in the way. Cacti. I don't know how I'm going to get around that. I don't know if it's something to do with using the sandstorm to your advantage, or the sand tornado thing that links the planets. Let's hope that this doesn't tell me there's more to explore at the Black Hole Forge. Okay. An advanced warp core was approved for installation in the central chamber of Ash Twin. Oh, that means we can maybe get there then. A warp tower's alignment point is not its warp receiver. Rather, a warp tower always aligns with the center of its corresponding astral body. The warp receiver must be located on or in close orbit around the relevant astral body. The hourglass twins are so close together they function as a single astral body with a shared alignment point in between them. All of the warp towers were being constructed on Ash Twin, while the 6 warp receivers were being constructed at different locations. A Nomai named Poke successfully forged an advanced warp core for the Ash Twin project. Alignment angle diagram. A diagram depicting the alignment angle between a warp tower and its corresponding astral body. Warp tower alignment angles are not exact, they only need to be within 5 degrees of the astral body's center. This results in a slightly longer warp windows that last roughly several seconds. Anyone stepping onto the warp platform during the active window will be immediately warped. Alright, and the Ash Twin Tower designs. There are tower designs in the High Energy Lab that reveal each warp receiver's location. A path from the Sunless City. Okay, so we need to go to the bit where the Ghost Matter is, shoot the scout in there, and then that can help us locate it. But we have to be quick, and I think we've already wasted a bit of time, so I'm gonna... We've got maybe 10 minutes. Oh, this episode can be a bit longer, what does it matter? Right, let's get going to the Ember Twin. I think it's coming towards us, right? I have tried this before and not found it. Okay, first things first. Where's the bridge that I want? Yeah, it's there. Okay, so we'll shoot the scout in here. Then we can somehow find a way to navigate inside the cave systems. Oh, wait, is this how we get in? No way. Oh, I knew it wasn't. Oh, damn it. Oh! Have I found it? Found it, guys. I have found it. No freaking way. Tell me I don't have to walk past that. Oh, it won't matter. Okay, let's get a move on. No way. High Energy Lab, anyone? Unbelievable. I've got warp cores. Let's read stuff before we start pulling anything out. Records show Nomai arriving at the warp receiver on Brittle Hollow very slightly before departing from the White Hole station, said Pi. Raimi and I are devising an experiment to test if this is a real phenomenon or simply machine error. In theory, said Raimi, what we want to try and reproduce is a negative amount of time elapsing between something entering the black hole and exiting the white hole at its destination. Initial things first, said Pi. Our experiment setup will first pair a small black hole core with a small white hole core to mimic the setup on the white hole station. Hypothesis, said Raimi. It is possible for an object to exit a white hole before entering the corresponding black hole. Oh, we've got another one. Nearly missed that. Raimi, an update. Our experiment here reproduced the anomaly in arrival and departure times, but Pi is unconvinced it's more than equipment error. I hope to strengthen the effect to render it visible to the unaided eyes. To that end, said Pi, we've decided to try adding more energy. I imagine the sunless city's energy supply should prove sufficient. Oh god. Of note, Raimi, said Pi, Yarrow requests that we let him know before we reroute energy to the experiment. I'd hate to leave him in the dark, said Raimi. All available energy has been rerouted. Why would I say rerouted? That's American, right? Have been rerouted from the city to our experiment. Raimi and I are about to run a new test, said Pi. Hypothesis confirmed, exclaimed Raimi. Hypothesis confirmed. I saw it. Pi saw it. Hypothesis confirmed. This is beyond extraordinary, said Pi. This changes everything. What a beautiful day for the intersection of abstract theory and practical application. Okay, so if we shift this ball, it's going to take energy from the sunless city and it's going to take it here. Oh, we've got more. We've got loads more to read. Oh, I'm so happy I've managed to get in here. Okay, so this is where each tower goes. The swirly tower, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about any of them besides what I've confirmed for myself. Raimi, the Southern Observatory is asking if creating a 22-minute interval is possible. That is, to have something arrive 22 minutes before it is actually sent through the warp. We've learned the negative interval of time between departure and arrival can be increased by adding more energy to the warp core. Problematically, the energy required to extend the interval increases at an exponential rate. Hypothesis, said Pi. Creating a 22-minute long interval is possible, but we are currently unable to generate the necessary energy. Raimi and I believe it will be necessary to invent a new method of producing energy, a thrilling but enormous undertaking. We would also require advanced warp technology able to handle such energy. We would also likely need an enormous space to fit these proposed new energy and warp technologies together. The only location large enough would be Ash Twin. The energy is currently unavailable, you say, said Raimi. You're a gas, Pi. My pun was unintended, Raimi. So I believe it's you who's aeriform. Got another one, right? Pi. The Ash Twin project will be one of our biggest undertakings, metaphorically and physically. To build it, we need a way to travel quickly between Ash Twin and each location that holds crucial project materials. What if we use warp towers, said Root, like the ones we have on the White Hole station to connect Ash Twin directly to each critical location? Poke, Root, and I can begin work on this immediately, said Clary, in the Black Hole Forge. This will keep us busy. Of note, said Yarrow, each tower on Ash Twin will warp to a different planet. My gratitude to those who noted my imprecise language. Yes, the sun is not a planet. I believe this has been sufficiently clarified. Kindly stop reminding me. We can design each tower to visually reflect its warp destination, said Phlox. The Giant's Deep Tower, for instance, could resemble a cyclone, and we could model the Timber Hearth Tower after a geyser mountain. Okay, that makes sense then. So, that would be Giant's Deep. Obviously the twins. I think that one's probably Brittle Hollow, right? And that one... Those look like the fish eggs, don't they? I don't think they built or warped anything. Didn't build anything to warp there. Oh no, that's Timber Hearth, right? Yeah, that's Timber Hearth. And that's the Sun Station. I realise there are a bunch of buttons and stuff that I've not pressed. Okay, that leads outside. I'm really unsure what to do. So does this mean we need to take one of these warp cores to Dark Bramble? Alright, well first things first, let's see what happens when we shift the power. We've shifted the power there. Then we turn this on. Huh. Okay, so we put Scout in there. And then we fiddle with these, right? So at the minute there are... That's a white hole core, black hole core, black hole core, white hole core. I don't know what these do. But there are more of these around. Like, you know, ones that work. Because these look like they're busted. No, no, no. Nothing. Oh, I need to put the cores in there. Alright, interesting. So if I crank the power back up, that should make the time difference different, right? It's going to come out before. So they used this to run experiments. My question is, can we use these warp cores on the vessel? Right? I just don't know. Seems unlikely, right? What happens with these blank ones? Nothing. So this is just purely for doing tests. 2 black hole cores. Ah, nothing. Okay, so the further away... Uh-oh. Oh, really? Further away we shoot it. Right. So... Giant's Deep, Brittle Hollow, Timber Hearth, Hourglass Twins, Sun Station. And that's the one we can't get in. Okay guys, we found it. Where the hell's my ship? Alright, let's meditate. And check out the ship's log. Sun Station. And getting the warp core into... I don't see how the warp core would work though. You know, how it would work on... Wait. Is it a warp core on the vessel? Anyway, I don't think that one would fit, would it? Because it's a completely different shape. Okay. The Nomai successfully reproduced the temporal anomaly first observed at the White Hole Station. Warped objects appear to arrive before they depart. The Nomai discovered they could increase the negative time interval between arrival and departure by adding energy to the warp cores. The Nomai wanted to know if a 22-minute negative time interval was possible. They concluded it would require new technology to produce the necessary energy, as well as an advanced warp core to handle those energies. Ash Twin was proposed as a location for the project. Each tower warps to a different planet, although many Nomai were quick to note that the sun is not actually a planet. Each tower was designed to visually reflect its warp destination. The towers allowed the Nomai to quickly travel between Ash Twin and all other locations crucial to the Ash Twin project. The Nomai planned to construct technology capable of producing a 22-minute negative time interval on Ash Twin, which is what we are being subjected to, I gather. Alright, so Sun Station, Lake Bed Cave, and the Quantum Moon. I think we maybe go for the Quantum Moon next time, you know. I feel it's tough to determine where I think the end game might be. Maybe it's the Quantum Moon, maybe it's the Sun Station, maybe it's the vessel and those coordinates to the Eye of the Universe. I don't know if those warp cores are gonna fit. I don't think that they'll fit. They don't look anything like the one the broken one, do they? And we'd need two. Was it even a warp core? Wasn't it like an energy core? Where's the vessel? Yeah, it is a warp core. Alright guys, I'll leave it there. This episode's a bit long in the tooth now. So yeah, we got into the Black Hole Forge, we got into the High Energy Lab, finally. Wasn't as difficult as I imagined to get in, so. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, guys. Leave me a thumbs up if you did. Just remember, everybody, never trust an on-crate. I'll see you next time.